Good day everybody, my name's Jim and this is Chris and we're Midlife Travel Bug. Today we are in the small fishing village just south of Puerto Vallarta called Boca de Tomatlan. We are down here for the day, doing a day trip. And how did we get here, Chris?
Well, they have a local bus that goes right down from Romantic Zone that will take you for 10 pesos all the way to this little city. And it's easy to walk down to just a little hill, a little fishing village. Once you get here, they have water taxis that will take you to places like Yelapa and a bunch of other beaches that you can only access by boat. So this is where you can pick up a water taxi. You can also pick up water taxis in town in Puerto Vallarta at the pier, but we find this way it's an easy way to get here. 10 pesos to get here, and then it's whatever the water taxi is to get over to some of the beaches. But we're gonna sit down and have some lunch in this little town and show you around this area.
Boca de Tomatlan is the final stop for the bus that heads down this way, so before it turns around and goes back to Puerto Vallarta. So if you're taking the bus for 10 pesos, you wait to the last stop and everybody will get off the bus because it is the last stop.
So this local bus is also good because you can stop at other beaches like Punta Negra, Conchichina. So there's a number of beaches on the south side of Puerto Vallarta that are worth visiting, and it's the same bus that does a loop. They come about every 10 or 15 minutes, and it's a great way to get out here.
About a 30-minute drive from Puerto Vallarta, so it's a great day trip.
So it looks like they're doing a lot of rebuilding in this area. They're building a new pier, they're building new roads in town, and lots of upgrading, it looks like. So fun place to come.
So there's two types of transportation you can get to the next beaches. One is to take the Colectivo, the public boat, which is the 120 peso version, or you can hire a private boat, and the prices vary depending on who you talk to, but if you just want a private boat, you can do that as well. And this is also the same as going all the way back to Puerto Vallarta to the main pier. Also, there's a great place to take a hike over to Las Calamas Beach.
We have done that hike in the past and it was hot, but it was a beautiful beach. So right now we're at a little beach called Mismaloya. It's south of Puerto Vallarta. We just got off the little local bus and we're just walking down into the town. If you're unfamiliar with where exactly it is, the Barcelo Hotel All-Inclusive is probably the biggest factor that's here. So we're just gonna walk down into the village and go see what the beach looks like. The difference between the Boca stop that we were just at and Mismaloya is this one's more of a swimming location. There is still a small river that comes in, but as you can see behind me, people come and swim. There's a nice big all-inclusive resort here as well. Lots of little bars and restaurants, and it seems to be a very popular place with the locals to come with their families and enjoy the day. So the one thing that you'll notice here is that the water is certainly much more clear and it's a more swimmable location. The Boca Beach is definitely, I didn't see anybody really swimming there too much because the river runs into it, but it looks like a pretty great place.
So behind us in the Mismaloya Bay is the famous Los Arcos that you can see right from here. And you can take little boat trips out to Los Arcos. So I think there's some private boats or some group tours that will take you out there.
There's a ton of offerings for different places to visit from here, definitely. looks pretty popular.
Great snorkeling area, great little beach, lots of restaurants, pretty fun spot. They got a great little walkway that you can walk right up and down the bay, so just a different viewpoint from there to see all the houses in the hills and Los Arcos and the beach. Just a pretty cool area just to take a little walk. There's a great little place here called the Paddle Zone. They do 3 tours a day for kayaking and paddleboarding out to Los Arcos. It's a national marine reserve, and the sunset tours, they have bioluminescence, so it's a great place for anyone that's into paddleboarding and kayaking to do some tours. So check this place out, talk to the workers here, they're amazing, and it's more of a personalized tour experience than just getting in a boat and going, because you get to actually paddleboard through Los Arcos.
We are currently on Punta Negra, which is close to Punta Mita in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, just outside the Bay of Banderas. So amazing surf. Yeah. Just saw some, what are they called? Sea rays? Stingrays swimming in the water. Playing
a couple stingrays, yeah. This is just a big, beautiful beach that's away from the Puerto Vallarta crowd. It's around, like Chris said, it's around the Punta Mita corner, so you do need a vehicle to get here. But it's just a beautiful beach. It's a lot quieter than the crowds in Puerto Vallarta, and just great scenery.
Today's a Sunday, so Sunday's family day here in Mexico. So it is probably busier than on the weekdays, but everybody comes. Their family, their cooler, their dog, have a little barbecue, and it's a fun place to spend the day with your family. Love it.
So another can't miss spot while you're in the Puerto Vallarta area is to check out the beach at Bucerias. Here you'll find a beautiful, wide open, sandy beach that just goes on for miles. There's lots of restaurants, lots of places to have cervezas while on the beach. It was incredibly windy the day we got there, so we weren't able to pull out the camera and do any proper intro, but definitely check out Bucerias Beach.
We're currently on one of our favorite beaches in the Puerto Vallarta area. It's called Playa Punta Negra, and it's about 10 minutes south of the romantic zone in Puerto Vallarta. You can take a little local bus. It's about 10 pesos each way. They run about every 10 or 15 minutes or so, and it's great. If you come down here, it's a public beach as well as a bunch of condos here too, but it's never too busy. There's a couple places to eat and have a couple beers, but it's about a kilometer, maybe a little bit longer than a kilometer long, and it's perfect for walking on the beach. The swimming is fantastic, and it's not so busy. So another place to come just close out of Puerto Vallarta. So
yeah, very sandy as well. There's a restaurant down at the end of the beach, so if you're hungry you can grab some food down there, or a local cerveza. There's also a couple little smaller restaurants on the beach that you could grab a beverage as well. So
I think they make fresh ceviche there as well, so there's a couple little special items that they have, but it's a really nice quiet spot if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city and just enjoy a long, beautiful beach.
It's also a good fishing spot because we see the boats going right up and down the beach right in front, so it's pretty cool to watch the fishing boats go by as well.
Now we're currently here in the summer months right now, and it's still just as beautiful, a little bit more humid, but in the winter months, this is where all the whales, the humpback whales, come to have their babies. So it's pretty exciting to watch in the winter as well. You see a lot of dolphins and all the whales as well. So, and right now we're seeing turtles and all sorts of colorful fish in the water, good for snorkeling in this area as well.
I can't think of a better way to end this video than with a perfect sunset like that.
Yeah, Puerto Vallarta has treated us very well, and we just watched another perfect sunset, which are on most evenings that we've been here, and can't say enough positive things about this area. So if you get the opportunity to come to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta is a fantastic place.
Thanks for watching this video. We appreciate all of you, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
What do we want to say? We're so thirsty, we can't think of anything to say because we've been sweating buckets on this beautiful beach.